Are you soon to be transitioning to a role in general management? Or perhaps you've recently transitioned to a role in general management. You've come from a role managing a function, maybe finance, maybe marketing, maybe operations, HR, IT. No doubt you were a good manager in that function. That's why they're conditioning you, grooming you for general management, why you've been chosen. But you've probably noticed also that being a general manager brings with it an entirely different set of challenges. You're going to need a different skill set. At INSEAD, for the past 10 years, I've been the director of our Transition to General Management program. And in that role, I've learned quite a bit about the skills needed and some of the key success factors in overcoming the challenges as you make this transition. In the upcoming webinar, Successfully Becoming a Top Manager, I'm going to try to present some of these insights, the key success factors, and help those of you in your transition. If you're preparing for it, or if you're midway through it, or even if you're quite a ways into it, you might still benefit from some of these insights. I'll be sharing more than just my own insights. In a recent research effort with a couple of co-authors of mine, we had this idea to go to the past participants of the Transition to General Management program and ask them, having done the program and having gone back to their companies and made their own transitions, what were their insights? What did they see as some of the main challenges? And how did they overcome those challenges? What were their pieces of insight and advice that might be useful for you? And so I'm going to share with you the outcome of some of that research as well. Now, we've categorized these challenges and some of the key success factors into 3 blocks, if you like. The first one is leading the business. Obviously, as a general manager, you have to understand business. Now, as a great manager of operations, you may not be familiar with marketing or sales, R&D, IT, other areas of the business. And so part of the success is going to depend upon your ability to quickly come up to terms and understand the priorities in those other areas and be able to prioritize across the areas. So we'll talk about that. But beyond the business or within the business, there's also the challenge of managing others. Right? You need to develop people into teams. You need people to be motivated. Different people are motivated in different ways. You're going to have to adapt and adjust your style, your communication style, your management style, the types of incentives, the carrots and the sticks that you use in order to get the most, the best from the people in the company. But beyond managing the business and managing others, or again, maybe within it, you need to manage yourself. You've probably been a great functional expert. You know what you know, and you're good at it. But being good at stuff sometimes means we don't need to take the time to really reflect on what motivates us, on how we feel about certain things, challenges, and difficulties which we face, such as dealing with difficult colleagues, or dealing with difficult subordinates, dealing with difficult bosses, having to understand and somehow handle a complicated customer or technology or supplier situation. So how do you manage you to maintain focus and concentration? Are you developing and reflecting on your own skills and your ability to deal with these? We're going to talk about all 3 of these areas because what we found is successful management requires an understanding of all of them, the business, managing others, and managing yourself. In the upcoming webinar, we'll go much further into the details of these 3 areas. I look forward to seeing you then.